Which teams have qualified for the World Cup 2026 knockouts, round of 32? The knockout bracket in the FIFA World Cup 2026 is starting to take shape. It begins with the round of 32, which runs from June 28th to July 3rd. What is the format and criteria for qualification, and which teams have progressed or been eliminated? What is the format of the World Cup knockouts? The top 2 teams in each of the 12 groups, along with the 8 best third-place finishers, advance to knockouts. The knockout phase begins with the round of 32, introduced for the first time at a World Cup after the expansion of the tournament from 32 to 48 teams. Then comes the round of 16, followed by the quarterfinals, semifinals, and a playoff for third place. The final is on July 19th. The stage-wise breakdown of the tournament schedule is: Group Stage, June 11th to June 27th, round of 32. June 28th to July 3rd, round of 16. July 4th to 7th, quarterfinals. July 9th to 11th, semifinals. July 14th to 15th. Bronze medal match, July 18th. Final, July 19th. What are the rules changed for the tiebreaker criteria at the 2026 World Cup? FIFA is using head-to-head records instead of goal difference as the primary tiebreaker for teams level on points for the first time at a World Cup. Haiti, Turkey, Tunisia, and Jordan have been eliminated because they are unable to catch the third-place teams in their respective groups, as they lost to those teams. Tiebreaker criteria for World Cup groups. According to FIFA's rules for the tournament, if 2 or more teams in the same group are equal on points after the group stage ends, the following criteria, in the order below, will be applied to determine the ranking. Greatest number of points gained in the group matches. Superior goal difference in the group matches between the teams concerned, head-to-head. Greatest number of goals scored in the group matches between the teams concerned, head-to-head. If the teams are still tied, the criteria below applies. Step 2. Superior goal difference across all group matches. A greatest number of goals scored across all group matches. Highest team conduct score, players and team officials, relating to the number of yellow and red cards obtained. If the teams somehow still cannot be separated, then the following criteria below applies. Step 3. The 2 or more teams still equal on points shall be ranked according to the most recent published edition of the FIFA World Rankings. The criteria for the 8 best-ranked teams. The 8 best teams among those ranked third will be determined as follows. Greatest number of points gained in all group matches. Goal difference resulting from all group matches. Greatest number of goals scored in all group matches. Highest team conduct score, players and team officials, relating to the number of yellow and red cards obtained in all group matches. The 2 or more teams still equal on points shall be ranked according to the most recent published edition of the FIFA World Rankings. Which teams have reached the World Cup round of 32? Soccer Ball Mexico, Group A. The co-hosts were the first to qualify for the knockouts, after taking top spot in Group A with a 1-0 win over South Korea on Thursday, June 18th. The Mexicans started their campaign with a 2-0 win over South Africa in a chaotic tournament opener. Soccer Ball USA, Group D. The United States were the second team to punch their ticket to the knockouts, thanks to their 2-0 win over Australia that sent them on top of Group D on Friday, June 19th. The USA thumped Paraguay 4-1 to kick off their campaign. Soccer Ball Germany, Group E. Germany became the third team to enter the last 32 with a 2-1 win over Ivory Coast on Saturday, June 20th. The Germans, who failed to get out of the group stage both at Russia 2018 and 4 years ago in Qatar, started their tournament with a 7-1 thrashing of Curacao. Soccer Ball Argentina, Group J. Argentina sealed their ticket to the knockouts with a 2-0 victory over Austria on Monday, June 22nd, as Lionel Messi scored twice, becoming the World Cup's all-time leading scorer with 18 goals. The Argentina captain also bagged his maiden tournament hat-trick in their 3-0 opening game win over Algeria. Reigning champions Argentina are guaranteed the top spot in Group J. Soccer Ball France, Group I. Pre-tournament favorites France secured a place in the round of 32 with a 3-0 win over Iraq later on Monday, as Kylian Mbappé scored a brace. The 2018 world champions beat Senegal 3-1 to kick off their tournament, with Mbappé scoring twice in that game, too. Soccer Ball Norway, Group I. Norway beat Senegal 3-2 in their second game of the tournament, sealing their place in the knockouts. The Norwegians, who are back at the World Cup after 28 years, started their campaign with a 4-1 thrashing of Iraq. Which teams have been knocked out of the World Cup 2026? Soccer Ball Haiti, Group C. Haiti became the first team to be sent home packing from the World Cup after suffering a 3-0 loss to Brazil on Friday, June 19th. Playing in their first tournament since 1974, they also lost 1-0 to Scotland in their first game. Soccer ball Turkey, Group D. Turkey soon followed suit, bowing out of the tournament after a 1-0 defeat to 10-man Paraguay later on Friday. They also suffered a shock 2-0 defeat to Australia in the first group match, their first appearance at the tournament after 24 years. Soccer ball Tunisia, Group F. Tunisia became the third team to be eliminated after they lost 4-0 to Japan on Saturday, June 20th. The defeat came shortly after they suffered a heavy 5-1 defeat to Sweden in the opener. Tunisia were the first African team to win a World Cup match when they beat Mexico in 1978, but they have never progressed beyond the group stages. Soccer ball Jordan, Group J. Jordan, one of the 4 debutants at the tournament, bowed out on Monday, June 22nd, after losing 2-1 to Algeria in their second group game. The Asian side also lost 3-1 to Austria in their opening game.